Today in our 2011 Ford Explorer, we're going to be test fitting the CURT 2-bike platform rack for fat bikes for 1 1/4 and 2-inch hitches, part number C18085-FB. We already have a bike installed on our rack. Let's take a closer look and show off some of the features. One of the more prominent features about this bike rack is the fact that you can carry up to 2 fat bikes on it, or other bikes such as mountain bikes or road bikes. Another great feature is the fact that this can tilt away from the vehicle with both bikes still attached. To do that, if we come to the base, you're going to see we have 2 pins. We have this smaller one and the larger one. We'll remove the larger one first, like so. And now it's resting on this smaller one. We'll remove that and let it tilt forward. And with that, we now have full access to our rear hatch to get what we need and plenty of space on either side to do so. Push this back up into its original position, installing the smaller pin first. Followed by the larger pin. How the bike is held into place, we're going to have one point of contact, and that's going to be this frame hook up at the top, which is padded to ensure there's going to be no scratches and abrasions on your bike's frame. We also have locks at the bases here of our frame hooks, and this is just an added security measure to secure the bikes to the bike rack itself. These are ratcheting, so once you push them down, they will not be popping back up. And they also have these larger wheel hoops here that can accommodate tire sizes up to 4 7/8 of an inch long. And if you loosen or tighten these knobs here, you can adjust these along the arms, and this is to accommodate bikes of different sizes. Let's go ahead and take the bike off and set it aside. Holding on to the bike while we do this, I'm also going to show you a little trick here. We'll remove this pin at the base first. You come to the base of the frame hook, push that button in, and push up. And now, since we removed that pin at the base, you can tilt this away and make loading and unloading much easier. Now, while we have the mast folded down, I'd like to show you a different position that we have for our bike rack here. This is going to be the folded flat position. We'll take our pin that we did remove earlier, line it up with the hole here, and reinsert that pin. And at this point, again, we do have access to our rear hatch, should we need it. But also, we can come back to this base here, where we removed our larger pin first, push the bike rack up instead, realign the holes, and install that pin. And now this is the folded up position. And this is going to be more so for when you're in those close quarter situations, such as parking or putting it in your garage and you don't want to take it out of the hitch. Measuring from the edge of our bumper to our outermost edge, we're at about 14.5 inches. Our ground clearance is going to be about 11.5 inches. Our closest points is going to be about 6.5 inches to this edge here. Let's go ahead and fold that bike rack back out. All right, and we'll put our mast back up as well. All right, with our bike rack back in our original position, again measuring from the edge of the bumper to our outermost edge, We're now at about 31 inches to this edge here. And our ground clearance is 21 inches. And our closest point will be about 9 inches to this edge. Our final position I'd like to show you is what we call the suitcase position, and this is more so for when you're finished using the bike rack and are about to put it away for storage. We'll remove the pins on the sides with our wheel hoops, fold those up, like so. And we'll come to the other side and repeat that process. Fold it up. And this is the suitcase position. How the bike actually attaches to the hitch, we're going to have an anti-rattle bolt and a pin, and once that's tightened down, it'll take out the shake and play in the shank and make for a smoother ride. And there you have it for the CURT 2-bike platform rack for fat bikes on our 2011 Ford Explorer. Click
the link below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com.